What's up YouTube, it's your boy Mike D. So in today's video, I'm excited. We got a bunch of packages in. So I'm trying to get the Evo ready for a buddy of mine's car show he's throwing here in a couple weeks. So not all my parts have came in. I mean, I'm sure you guys know Evo 4 through 6 is a it's not they're just rare, okay, especially around the United States. So I just can't go online and order parts for the Evo from local companies because they just don't exist. So I have to order them, and most of them come shipping from overseas unless it's like a universal part. So with that being said, I have a few other parts that are on order that haven't came yet. But I'll do another video when those packages arrive. But I'm excited for right now. We're gonna open up what I got here. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the small one. So this was a universal part, but I thought it would be cool because the cap over my reservoir for brake fluid is white. It's in the engine bay. It's kind of dirty. It's big. It's just kind of ugly looking. So I got ordered a Rally Art reservoir cover that I'm gonna throw over that. So it should make it look a little better in the engine bay. Alright. Pretty excited about that. Okay, so we'll start with this package. So like I said, this one's overseas too. This one came from Malaysia or Taiwan or someplace, Malaysia. I think I know what it is. But let me open it up just to find out. Yeah, it's what I thought it was. So it's a rear 3-point strut mount, rear struts. So instead of just a 2-point just connecting from the strut towers, so yeah, so it has a 3rd point that bolts to the top of the rear floor pan. And that way it stabilizes the bar better than just having a 2-point. I believe it's a Cusco, I'm not sure. yeah, so my trunk doesn't look the best. I mean, there's a fuel cell in there. The carpet is out, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the trunk look a little more presentable. I mean, plus I wanted to strut bars in the rear and the front anyway. Suspension would be important. I'm going to stabilize the chassis. Yeah, so this part, along with this end and then this end, will connect the strut towers in the rear. And then this part, I believe, how does it work? Okay. So it goes here. This one goes here, connect. Yeah, so basically this blue part will bolt to the floor, and then these two parts will connect to this part of the strut towers as well. So it'll form like a V. And yeah, so that should be pretty easy. I think I have to drill holes for... Alright, sorry guys, had to stop the video real quick, I had a visitor. Okay, so yeah, so it'll form a V, which will provide a lot more stability in the rear versus just a bar that goes across the rear strut towers. So it should be pretty easy. I do gotta drill 2 holes into the floor to bolt this third part, but I mean it's just 2 holes. Just measure them out, drill it out, bam, bolt them in, should be fine. All right, let's get that out the way. Alright, so next, pretty excited about this piece. You can read it, it's GPP, so Grady Performance Products, exhaust system. So the exhaust that's on the car now, it's 3 inches all the way back from the turbo. It's a custom piece that my buddy built for me. But I didn't like, it's all like all Evo 4 through 6s, the exhaust makes almost, it actually does makes 290-degree bends before it comes out the muffler. Yeah, and then so the muffler, it comes out on the driver's side, USDM driver's side. So the Evo 7 through 9 exhaust is more straight, freer flowing design. That basically goes from the downpipe all the way back out to the USDM passenger side. And that's kind of how I want to build my exhaust. I won't be able to get it quite that straight. I got to put in 245s, but it'll dramatically reduce the bends in the exhaust. And the muffler was, the mufflers on there was ugly anyway, some generic brand. So eventually I want to go with the full titanium system. I got a local buddy that's been welding for a while, and he's been doing titanium for the past few months. So he told me he's going to hit me up once he perfects his welding skill on titanium, and I'll have him custom build me a 3-inch titanium exhaust. But for the time being, so I ordered a muffler. So I got the Grady muffler. It's the titanium, full titanium muffler, and that's what this is. So this goes around the tip, or even the body of the muffler, and you weld 2 hangers on it. So Pretty excited about this piece because it's a gorgeous piece. At least online it was. I mean, all titanium stuff looks good. I mean, I can tell you right now, it doesn't weigh shit. I mean, probably lift it up with 2 fingers. So it is a universal piece, but that's fine because, like I said, my exhaust is going to be custom anyways. So it doesn't have to be a Evo specific muffler, I guess. Oh man, it's nice. Damn, that thing's nice. It's light too. So here it is, GPP. It's the RS titanium. It's got the the burnt titanium on it. Welds look really good. So it also came with a couple of flanges. So this whole unit is titanium. So for the time being, my exhaust system is going to be like a hybrid. It'll be stainless all the way up to the muffler, and then the muffler will be titanium until I get my full turbo back titanium piping done. So it's 3 inches, and so it's got this 2-bolt flange right here. So basically, and it comes with a stainless steel 2-bolt flange here, and with some hardware. So basically, as soon as I get those 245s on there welded together to make that slight band, I'll weld this flange, stainless flange, to the end of that piping, and then it'll connect straight to this titanium muffler. And like I said, I'll have the hanger up here, or the bracket with the hanger, this bracket right here, and the hanger welded to that, so it'll sit up. But I'm super excited, super light. It's probably going to sound really nice. I know the full Grady titanium exhaust for Evo 7 through 9, so sound really good. So this should sound similar. I wrapped it up just a little bit. Don't want that getting damaged at all. Alright, so that was that. Okay. Okay, so these next 2 packages right here came from the same place. They also came from overseas. These are Evo 5 and 6 specific parts. I know what they are because they came from one place and says on the box. So these are carbon products. Exterior parts. So I'm probably about 75% done with my exterior portion of the car. I still need some more carbon and stuff, parts that I want to get for it, and including these 2. So these are from Rexpeed out in Taiwan. So I have if you've seen the first videos of my car, so I have the carbon side skirt extensions from Rexpeed, and then these are the matching, I believe they will be the matching rear bumper extensions. Let's see. So these will definitely finish out the rear of my car exterior wise. Well, no, I take that back. The rear bumper portion, because I'm gonna find a carbon rear vortex generator for also on the rear, but that'll go up top on the roof. Alright, so the side skirt extensions, they were really nice quality pieces. Fitment was spot on. I expect the same from these. Oh yeah, really nice. So here you go. So basically, this is the this is, I don't know what side this would be. Yeah, I think this is the driver's side. So these will go over basically the side of the rear bumper, right where it curves around into the actual the back portion of the car. And these will mount underneath that and kind of flare out the rear bumper to make it match these side skirt extensions. Yeah, so really nice. And the other one's in there, so I'm not gonna open it up. Just throw this back in here. Alright, that side. Alright. So this is the second part, or second thing I ordered from Rexpeed. The shipping is crazy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna address that. So I ordered these. They sent me a tracking number from Taiwan, halfway across the world. I got them in like 3 days. It's not like I paid for extra for express shipping. And then if I order something from the United States, it takes like a week to get here. I mean, man, U.S. postal system, you guys got to get on it. All right. So I'm really excited about this piece. So these are carbon fiber Ganador. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mirrors. Yeah, so they don't come in carbon. The original ones, they only come in fiberglass. I wanted carbon. So I got these that Rexpeed sells. And the fitment is probably going to be really good, like all their products that I've gotten from them. So I'm not too worried about that at all. So let's open them up. And they are power. They have the power option. So, yeah, I love the way the Ganador mirrors look. Yeah, that looks really good. Badass. You can see this is the driver's side. Really good. And here's the wires to run the splice into the power window switch. But yeah, really good, nice. I like them. Not gonna open up the other one, but it's just more carbon parts I want to put on the car. And then these basically is what the mirrors bolt to, and then these triangles are what bolt onto where the mirror is supposed to go when you pull it off the door. Alright, and then those are carbon too, I believe. Let me check. carbon too. Nice. And it comes with hardware. Alright. Goes aside. Alright. So I know I've been saying I'm excited about all these parts because I am. But I already know what this is. Really excited for it. Came from Japan. So obviously it's an older chassis. They didn't have LED tail lights and stuff like that back then. And again, rare car in the United States, so there's no companies that make aftermarket LED tail lights for the Evo 4 through 6. But I found these on Yahoo Japan auctions. There's actually a guy out there in Japan who makes custom LED tail lights for the Evo 4 through 6. Pretty expensive, so I ordered them. And again, got shipping from Japan. Got here in like 3-4 days versus a week from something if I order from the United States somewhere. Ridiculous, but anyway, super excited because these are nice. It's also going to tie into my next how-to video, and so you guys will see that one. I'll show you that one. I already tell they look good. Yes. Nice. Yeah, badass. So, there you go. So, I like it because it doesn't look ricer like some of these aftermarket LED taillights. It looks OEM, just like the original taillight almost, but you can tell it's got the LEDs in there. Can't wait to light it up. Looks like it's in a straight plug and play. Really good quality. I mean, you can tell it's a OEM Stanley, so it's OEM tail light. You know, he just opened it up, baked it, opened it up, and built a board with LEDs. Really nice. Can't wait to put that in. So it should light up the rear really nice. And how it ties into my next how-to video is, so the Evo 4 and 5, not the 6, but they have reflectors on the trunk as well, right next to the lights. And let me show you. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but so it's these pieces right here. So basically they go like this. So the taillight's on the actual car, and then the reflector is on the actual trunk. So a lot of people think that the reflectors are actually their lights. They tie into the taillights, but they don't. And I don't know why Mitsubishi did that. Maybe that's why they took it off of the 6 and it was only on the 4 and 5. But it's just reflector. There's nothing in it. I already baked it, and as you can see, there's nothing in it. So what I did, and it would be my next video, I did on the other side already. I built my own LED boards, and I'm gonna bolt them into the housing here, put the lens, bake the lens back on, and then I'm gonna integrate them into the tail light so that they'll light up with the tail light. So like for instance, this portion of the tail light, that's the reverse lights. As you can see, when it's bolted to the car, the white on the reflector. So I put in white LEDs there, and it's gonna light up, and I'm gonna splice it into the reverse on the tail light. So these will light up. The white on the reflector will light up in reverse when I have the reverse lights on. And then the red portion will be just your running tail lights. So I'm gonna splice those into the tail light portion here, so that they'll be on when I turn the tail lights on. So it'd be pretty nice. No one really does that. There's another guy that was on Yahoo Japan that actually did the same thing, but I didn't like how his display was, how he had the LED set up in the reflector portion. Plus he wanted like $400. I've already bought the bulbs from Illuminatic.com, I believe that's the name of it. I bought all the parts I need, and I'm building it myself for like less than 50 bucks, and it came out really good. The other side did, so I'll do the how-to on this side. So just FYI, be on the lookout for that video. Alright guys, so yeah, I'll do it's just FYI, I will do a how-to video on how to install the parts. Tail lights, for instance, the bumper extensions, the mirrors, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna do it now. The car show is still a month away. Still waiting on the other parts. Also got a bunch of parts off setting powder coating, getting nice colors, new colors. Got a new set of wheels. So I'll introduce those in a new video. Really excited about that. All right, let's put these tail lights back. I got one more part. And probably the most obvious one. You can see it's right behind me. Right, so here she is. I'm sure you guys can read it. Mishimoto. You guys know Mishimoto is famous for mainly their radiators. That's exactly what this is. So this one was actually able to order within the United States supplier because it's a Evo 4 through 6 radiator. A lot of the Evo 7 through 9 guys use a 4 through 6 radiator because where the front inlet is, it's on the Evo 4 to 6, it's off to the side, so it doesn't get in the way, versus Evo 7 and 9, which is the inlet's in the middle. So if you got big turbo upgrades, it kind of gets in the way. So when it's over here, you just run a hose from the thermostat housing, bam, to the inlet, and it's out of the way of any big turbo setup. But I mean, mine's Evo 4 through 7 chassis anyway, so I just want to give a shout out to Mishimoto. They are one of my sponsors, so gave me a discount on the radiator. To give them a shout out, hashtag cool by Mishimoto. So drop that above. So if you guys are looking for any good cooling products, give them a shout out. They'll hook you up. There she is. Really nice piece. See, you can see it'll sit like this. Here's the inlet. See how it's off the side, and the turbo manifold sits here in the turbo, so you got more room versus being over here. Really good, nice quality piece. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to them guys at Mishimoto. Thanks for the support. And so I'll have that installed when I install the rest of this stuff. Alright, so that's all the parts I've got in the mail so far for the Evo. Like I said, I'll do another video when I get the rest of them in. Really excited about the next couple parts. They are high dollar, big ticket parts. So just stay tuned, subscribe, you guys, like, comment, and share. So until the next one, guys, peace.